Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Unfortunate Tunnel. And I do not recall what part that is, so I will worry about that later. Alright. So, there's a piece of equipment that I noticed in I stream on Wednesdays, and something I noticed in there that I did not see before were these new oxalite sconces. Which I thought would be under oxygen, but is not. Ventilation? Or utilities? Is it something I have to research? Ah, something I have to research. What am I currently researching? So right now I've been doing the ridiculous thing of physically moving oxalite to where I need it, but with the sconces, they're basically a spot for the oxalite to be put directly in. Oh, it does have a little blue bar. I never know. I didn't see the blue bar. That your dupes will refuel automatically, so it's way more effective than having these plants everywhere. I'm still gonna want a bunch of those plants, but I'm not gonna need them in the same way. And it's gonna be more efficient to have them kind of all being on farming tiles in a similarly located area, which can then be acted on together. What is going on here? Plants have died. Where? Where shouldn't you? Oh, here. Oh, it's too hot. Yeah, so that's the problem of having the plants up here, is that these areas are going to warm up. And the plants are not going to be able to survive in these areas. And that one's still fine for now, and that's still fine for now. Okay, supplying, decorating, tidying. 6-4. Oh my god, they're gonna end with plus 12 strength. That is broken. Okay, they're narcoleptic, so they're gonna die eventually, but hell yeah. You're starting plus 12 strength? Oh, the stats didn't double up. Even so, plus 6 strength is great. Plus 6 strength is really good. Especially because I can throw this on right away. That brings them up to 8 and an extra 400 kilos carry capacity. It's fine. I think we were giving you a little bit of research just to open up rocket training. But let's give you tinkering for now, and let's get rid of that silly hat, because that's not really your job. And that is your job. Priorities. Oh, we've a bunch of people we haven't given priorities to. Okay, well, let's set you to that. We'll set tidying up super high. And storing, sure. Rowan, supplying, tidying, and dockering. So we're going to do the same for you. And Jean, decorating, farming, ratching. Really decorating, farming, ranching. A lot of decorators in this colony. Okay. It's weird. Why did I skip that sconce? Bizarre. Because I've got all these level 2 stuff. Why, like, you know, needing the more extreme material science. Why did I skip that? How bizarre. Okay, so I'm gonna want to put a metal statue in here at some point. Right. So you will do for now. And I don't really want the sconce up to be really high. We'll put a sconce in to the left of it. Yeah, they're under auction now, that makes sense. And what's going to happen now is that whenever we get oxalite, they're going to go put oxalite in there. Which, you know, is very helpful. If we put that there, we can build a statue. Yeah, you're no good to us in there. Plants have died. No doubt. Why? Oh God. Guys, why are we wetting ourselves? Like, where are these messes coming from? I don't think it's from ice melting. But it could be. Oh, it is from here. What's the temperature like here? Random. Yeah, it's too warm up here. Okay, action stations, everyone. We need this mess cleaned. Ideally, we would like to know where it came from, but that's really a secondary concern. That was dirty water. Do these guys contain water? No, they contain dirt. You do contain water, but you're at 20 degrees. That room's relatively warm. I don't know what's going on. Anywho, we're going to need a sconce in here, so we're going to stick it above that. Because I would like me to have another statue. Get rid of all the checkboxes that frustrate me immensely. Little exclamation marks that I don't want in the game. There's gotta be a mod for that. And see, there we go. Oxalate placed right on top of the sconce. Isn't that super helpful? Oh, we've no recreation building in here. That's silly. Furniture. we'll build it down here. Right there. So it's 1, easier to get to, 2, right beside the oxygen, and 3, beside the statue. Now, what's wrong here? Air pressure is too low. I think a sconce will also help with that because it'll generate oxygen. So let's stick it, I don't know, right there. Now, alright, there's the critter thingy. And we can say hello to the hermit, who we're pretty much not waking up anytime soon. So this is an area that's going to be cold for a long time, right? Probably forever. What's your minimum temperature on these guys? -80. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. So we can build a greenhouse down here just for those. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a maximal massive greenhouse, right? But I would like it to be a reasonable size. I guess we could do it instead of long, we could do 2 levels. He says right after saying I don't need to be maximal sized. I'm talking about how to maximize it. We want those plants. Those plants are like 4,000 kilocalories. They are ridiculously dense food. Is this water? Ethanol. Right, I'm not seeing much in the way of coal around. We don't have hatches, so that's my usual power generation method gone. So ethanol, I guess, is going to be my main source of power. Building melted snow tile. Of course it did. Morale, fellas. Let's get the toilet fixed. Suffocating. Who's suffocating and why? Okay, now you're getting out of there, so that's all right. You're suffocating because, oh, we're down to 11% breathability. We've no oxalite. Well, here's a bunch of oxalite. Let's put this on a... Okay, he's getting in there, so he doesn't need me to tell him exactly. Let's get all that oxalate dug out real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there's so little. There's like 30 kilos in all of these squares. It's such a tiny amount. Don't get me wrong, we need it. Okay. So you can see here, like it's explosively filling up the space. We're gonna go to the grams, the density. So because it's air, it moves around really quickly, so it gets really dense and then it moves. So then it has to be pushed around the room. So the whole room is going to become light blue very quickly, which is great. These plants have died as well. Oh, because I think when I dug up the ice, I dug up the plant. I wasn't careful. I guess that's what I'm saying. That was redundant. I wonder if the ice cream van can be heard over the microphone. That's right, guys. Trap yourselves up there. Why not? That was special. That was, you deconstructed it, jumped onto it, and then off it before deconstruct. I have never seen that before. Look at this. I haven't seen them be harvest ready before. That's awesome. Okay. I think we're ready for our greenhouse. Yeah, this area is going to be cold forever, so we'll use some snow tiles. There's going to be the door. That's going to be for the greenhouse, and that's going to be for the ladder. Here, that's our middle floor. We need to go up 2, and there's our roof. Alright. food tiles. Will you let me? You won't let me overwrite that. Greenhouse is 96 squares. Greenhouse, there it is. 96 tiles? 64 tiles. Oh wait, no, that's mess hall. Because it moved on me. Yeah, 96, that's right. So we basically have 4 layers, so that's going to be 24 tiles and a whole bunch given over to random stuff here. So 24, so let's say 20 tiles long. So probably to the back wall. Excellent, nobody's trapped. I'm so happy. No research focus. Okay. Now, do we have... we do. Yeah, food is one of the earliest things I focus on, like in terms of research. So, so that way I don't end up in a situation like this when I'm trying to build a greenhouse and don't have the stuff I need. And I'm out of dirt. Okay, well, there's a solution to this, and the solution is we're pooping. All of it's going to have to be replaced because it's going to melt. Alright, and because we're pooping, we have polluted dirt, and polluted dirt can be refined into dirt by using a compost, which is under refinement. Now, composts generate a fairly substantial amount of heat, so you don't want like 10 of these together, alright? They will melt down your base. Because they also continuously produce heat because they're always operating. Look at this kitchen. Beautiful. Beautiful but not beautified. Wow, all the oxalate we mined out, it's gone. It's gone. It's done. It's finished already. Oh, that's kind of a nightmare. If we could prioritize these guys, because I need you to start working on that dirt. Colony achievement. What achievement? Would I be building outside my starting biome? Probably. Don't rush, no hurry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, cure disease, alright. Okay, so yeah, there's no reason not to start planting these. Aloe vera. We have 57 of these seeds. Copy, paste. Let's go! Now, in the interest of completing this, we're just going to do that, just to block it off, because we can fill it in with proper tiles later. Now, because there's so many of these, the air pressure should solve itself. What are we using? We are not using wood for ladders, thank you. Are these wooden ladders? No, they're not. We should use granite. Granite is better. It's prettier. It's not a big deal. But it's a, you know, it's a -4 decor instead of a -5. Alright. Using compostable 0.1 unit per second. So if we look at dirt, they convert 100 dirt, they produce dirt at 100 grams per second. Which is great when you put in like 100 kilos. Do they consume the dirt at the same rate though is the question. They do. It's a 1-to-1. Excellent. Now if we look at our heat here, it's generating a lot of heat. Flipping. And flipping is what kind of job? It's a farming job. Okay. We have people with farming. That's your secondary, that's your primary, that's your primary. We do. Boom, boom, boom. Rocketry and building. How are we for building? We could use more people with building skill. Although it's decorating again. You know what? No, I'm gonna take the mallow seed. Because I can't remember. I think it's useless. Oh, whoops. Like it's inedible, right? Oh, why did it alleviate stress? Oh, I didn't see that before. Grassweed, Oh, and I can't plant it in a farming tile. Interesting. I assume I can't plant it in a farming tile. Because we can't harvest it? What are you good? You're up to 0 degrees. It's too warm for you as well. I guess we're planted Weezewort. Oh, not there. Cancel. There. Because we need this area to be chilly. Alright, skills. I haven't touched skills in a while. Okay, that's our research tree. Well, it was already complete, but now it's... Oh no, you're the only one with a complete research tree. Excellent. Let's get some more digging skill. Crop tending. Because that's going to be important. Bit of ranching, bit of carrying. Alright, I didn't take in the new builder, and that's a second complete research tree. Excellent. We don't have a milking station, so we don't really need to worry about that. I guess we'll make this one Alveo Vera again. Although you'll live at 5 degrees, which is better. Or atmosphere. Oxygen, fluid oxygen, CO2. I could intersperse the Alveo Vera down below with sleepweed. But I've got very little dirt, so that's a bad idea. What do you need? You also need dirt. You also need dirt. Dirt is kind of a precious resource right now. Yeah, our food production is going to take a hit if we don't get a lot more oxalate. Okay, what's wrong with you guys? Atmosphere. Okay, one of us is out of our mind. Why is that red? I'm gonna restart the game because this is wrong. Because that's just carbon dioxide, that's as oxygen, and it's also breathable. The plants can't breathe. This one can, and it's an oxygen. That's bugged to hell and back. Alright, I figured out the problem, which I'm sure some people were yelling at the screen. The problem is it's only 30 grams. It's unbreathable because there's so little. I just got fixated on the oxygen part and not the quantity of oxygen, which is a problem. All right, so we are actually going to want some ventilation because we don't want the oxygen to stay in here and we don't want the carbon to stay out of here. So for now, until we get some carbon pumping set up, which will be a while, we should build some vents. And a manual airlock. In the meantime, something about, can I put those new mallows, can I put them in a planter box? Well, maybe I could if I had dirt. How much do I need? I need 100 kilo of dirt, and I don't have that much. So let's add dirt here for something else to keep track of, seeing as that seems to be a kind of critical resource. And I guess we should keep polluted dirt here, because that's going to be a convertible resource. You found the last bit of oxygen that was in there. These don't require dirt, do they? No, just phosphorite. Okay, that's fine. Oh, outhouses need dirt to run as well. Oh no. Why did I think they didn't? This is a critical problem. This is a game-ending problem. If we don't have toilets, we're about to hit a stress spiral. So we're gonna lose these. I'm gonna have to pause the game a bit for this. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of both of them actually. Okay. So we right now need liquid toilets immediately, like immediately, right this second, sort of thing. And so we are gonna need a reservoir, a tiny, tiny reservoir of water. And let's make it accessible here. Crap, it has to be bigger than that. And it can't be made of snow. Now, we are going to build a liquid pump right there, so that covers the whole thing. We need a thing to dump the water. Right, see where I'm going? We're gonna melt snow, we're gonna put it in here, and it's gonna pump into a reservoir for here, and it's gonna go over here. But we need to keep the water level very low, because otherwise it'll freeze and break pipes. And we, right now, have no automation, so we are gonna insulate those pipes, and you're gonna go up to here. Now, I already mentioned these guys are heat generators, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the reservoir in between two of these, so they will keep it warm. Of course you did, because we have no toilets. On the upside, that's going to go nowhere that matters, because it's going to freeze almost immediately. Is there any dirt? Dirt is consumable ore, right? No, that's not helpful. What's dirt under? Dirt is cultivable soil. So that's what we want. There we go. There's dirt. So we don't have an abundance, but we do have some. But we still need to sort these toilets out, because we're going to run out of dirt. We've clearly very little dirt, and I would. Oops. Oh, there's not even any clay on the map. Yeah, I'd rather use clay for the farming tiles, but that's not an option. Okay, so now we have our water reservoir, which we're going to stick there, and we're going to put you here, so at least we're renewing that dirt. Not you. We still can't flip those, can we? Oh, granite. Granite's probably a bad choice. What we probably want actually is igneous rock. Let's keep it on here so we're only cancelling pipes. Because the igneous rock will heat up slowly, so and therefore it will also cool slowly. And that's what we want. We need to keep the pipes warm. Like if they start warm, we need to keep them warm. All of these are going to be dumping their water up here, up and out. To where? I don't know. That's tomorrow's problem. Like that's future me's problem. Present me's problem is building this system. What are we researching? Nothing. Okay, that's helpful. What I need is a hydro detector, and that's probably under liquids. Hydro sensor. I haven't researched. Oh, I just can't build it because I don't have any refined metal. That's fine. That's, again, fixable problem. What's our temperature like up here? -20. I need refining is that one. Rock crusher. We'll go here. What's this power like? It's using nothing. Excellent. Okay. I know we've 18 ton of dirt, and we're not even close to having a problem now. Now, this room is 83 out of a maximum of 96. We could make it longer. We're not going to worry about that right now. How is this room so full of oxygen? Oh, I guess because the carbon is being consumed. Right. Okay. New research. Is there any research that I care about? Yes. So the next step, I think, is the extraction of carbon from this area and pumping it into there. I would really like to have an actual power plant set up at this point, but that is not going to happen anytime soon. So we're just going to have to deal with what we have. There we go, there's some building that's not attached to decorating. And you're immune to chilly surroundings as well. Bonus, and your early bird, super bonus. Alright. Get your building hat on. On the other schedule. Oh yeah, no, 4 and 9? That is not going to work at all. Let's get a delivery person. Let's get a stable hand. There we go, that's a better split. Now, noob. You are, I know you're all about the building. You are also about farming and tidying. farming. By farming, you of course mean supplying, but sure. Or by tiding, you of course mean supplying. But we're not going to worry about that. We are going to get all these pipes built. We have a lot of stuff that needs constructing. How are we for food? We are so-so for food. Atmospheric pressure is too low still. And you're complaining that we don't have any fertilizer. Is there any fertilizer? Oh, there's no fertilizer on the map. Well, that's inconvenient. I mean, we can still have them all together as a collective. That's not bad. It just means this building is useless. Okay, so we're going to want to build this. Let's build it there, because I need to dig that thing out anyway. And we're going to need... Well, the first thing we're going to need is a filter. Let's do it like so. And because we're going to... Because the only thing I want to filter is carbon. Whenever I say carbon, I mean CO2, okay? It's the only carbon in the game. We're not producing... Well, there's coal. But coal is coal, right? If I say carbon, I mean CO2. Boom, let's put you there. The purpose of that, we're not actually looking to fill this storage. What we're looking is so that if this gets overpressure, we don't want this to stop. We want it to start backing up the carbon. So we are going to bring you down to here. And because we have the space, we're going to get rid of that tile because it's absolutely not needed. So if you're picking up stuff that's not carbon, it's probably going to be oxygen or something else. It's going to be less dense than carbon. So we're just going to pump you out over here, whatever you are. I don't care right now. Just away is what I want. Now, we are going to need power for this little thingamabob. So there's room for 2 folk to stand side by side. There's a battery. There's a second battery. And while we're down there, let's get that. We're not using the smart battery. We're going to use you, and then we're going to have a battery, and then a battery. This is not a hugely high power system, so this should be enough that we don't need to worry about it all that frequently. And now we're going to need some scaffolding. Let's see, we'll put one here, and then here, and then we're going to need one more. They can jump across. That should be enough to get that built. And once that's done, we're going to break up these vents. I'm going to break up the side vent because I want this to fill with CO2. And in fact, yeah, that's a really good idea actually. Because it's carbon, we should vent it down the bottom. pushes whatever oxygen in there up and out. You're a pretty fast digger for a decorator. Gas vent. What's wrong with this leak? No, there's not enough atmosphere. Well, I'll tell you what, there's... I don't think there's ever going to be enough atmosphere, so we're just going to get rid of it. How close is it to growth? Shouldn't it tell us, even if growth is halted? No, I guess. That's a pity. Because that would be helpful to know, like, should I bother to try and fix the situation for like 20 seconds? Or should I just forget about it? Dun 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 dun. I guess we do this now. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Oh, you got there ahead of me. It's not connected to anything, you goddamn hamster. Alright, so we're getting all that done. I don't know what the weight is on those. We're down to 14-ton dirt. The temperature here is only like -11, -12, so the water that goes in there Okay, here's the flaw in the plan. The water that gets backed up into that is going to keep getting colder and colder and colder, and we're going to keep dumping ice in there and like okay, 20-degree water. Well, no, it's going to be a heat source then, isn't it? It's going to stay hotter for longer because there's going to be a big lump of it. There's going to be 5 ton. Whereas the most there's going to be down here is 3 ton. Right? I'm trying to decide if I just want to pump it directly, because then it'll be poured in and pump, and it'll be sitting in this pipe for a very little amount of time. But if it's sitting in the liquid reservoir, it's going to be sitting in there for a long time. But there's also going to be a lot of it, and that'll also make it a heat source. I think it's an empirical question, so I think we are going to do it this way. And when it all goes to hell, if that water freezes, we're only going to have to deal with a giant block of ice. Whereas if we do it the other way, if it were to go wrong, if we're not to produce enough water, we would be dealing with a lot of pee. So I think we're gonna try this out. I guess I want a word seed. Because I do not want any of those single skilled dupes. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, because we're gonna have some people, more people. We're gonna have more treadmills for you people to run, so I need you to be able to run faster. Okay, so you are going to be set for carbon. Oh, there is actually carbon gas separate to carbon dioxide? Fair enough. I gotta stop calling it carbon then, eh? Okay, now you... Oh, bloody hell. How much refined metal do I need for that? 25 kilos. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Copper. We have 30 ton in the area. Wolframite. We have 26 ton. You're really not helping me. How about iron? Oh, so there may be iron in the area. They're just not counting it because it's not right in front of us. Well, I tell you what. I see an abundance of metal, of iron. I don't see an abundance of anything else. So we're going to dig us out some iron, and we're going to use that. And we'll say hello to this little critter. And that will give us access to the plume squash. Which we will irrigate with ethanol, of course. Yeah, look at all this iron. And sucrose, apparently. I don't know. I've never really messed around with sucrose. Look at all this iron. We have a massive abundance of iron on this map. Okay, so now you, iron. Have you not picked any of it up yet? Come on, guys. Oh, eggshell time, that should be forever. Right, the sand. I don't want to make sand. Yeah, you're no good to me anymore. Okay, see, there's the iron ore. We've got iron ore. So now, please refine. Oh, we can turn their poop into clay. Double usage. Alright. They are a highly versatile species. Alright, this thing's in we're up to 6.3 ton already. We just want one for now. But really, we're going to do 10. Just to give us 500 kilo. Just to have, you know? Because this way we can also build some automated digging machinery. doing here? We good? We good? Is that set up? That is set up. Okay. Let her rip, fellas. Oh, I'm also going to need some automated wire, so that's good. Where did all this oxygen come from? Well, that's frustrating. Automation. So we need an atmosphere sensor. And we're going to put it here. No, we're going to put it here. And then we'll have an automation wire to there. Sensor, current pressure. Oh no, I need an element sensor. My mistake. Gas element sensor. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna put it there. Because atmosphere sensor is just how much pressure there is. That has worked. Let's switch over to gas. Can't look at it that way. There we go. There's our CO2 coming in. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted was to copy settings. There we go. What colony achievement might this be? Red light, green light. Okay, it's automation. Carbon dioxide. We're gonna have to go to there. We do it like that, our tube should be able to dig their way back out. They shouldn't get trapped. Yeah, you're not trapped. Excellent. Now we've all the iron we know what to do with. But we certainly need way more carbon. Oh, that's no good to me. Yeah, I have to look at this view. What? Chlorine gas? Oh no. Not too sure where that chlorine's coming from, but I don't like it. So we could also be pumping the carbon up here. This plant is good in carbon. It is. Okay, so this is set up and ready to go. So you're gonna be our initial test. These toilets are out of order anyway. So now we need a hydro sensor right here. We'll put you there. I can't automate those? I can't automate those. I can't automate those. I can't automate those. Well, that makes life difficult. Okay. Fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a checkpoint here that they're not allowed to go past. God damn it! And the checkpoint is kind of doubly awkward now because there's a ladder right beside it. It would have made a lot more sense. No, that water didn't come from the toilets. Where'd that water come from? Are we storing ice in these? Because that would be ridiculous. Building, decorating, supplying and tidying. Okay, so let's calm down. That's not a +4, that's a +2. Do I care about... So we don't have... No one in the colony has a skill. Does anyone have a passion in doctoring already? You do. Okay, I don't need a new doctor. I don't want another decorator. I have a ridiculous amount of decorators right now. So now, let's take a look at these. Do we have ice in here? We do. See, now, that's the silly nonsense that we need to stop. Right, we need to take the ice out of an area that's going to stay warm. I mean, I know we need ice, but we don't need it there. I don't know. We build them down here where it's cold. Why cold but nearby? Where are checkpoints? Are checkpoints under automation? They're not under base. Are they under furniture? Have we researched them? We have not. We cannot build a checkpoint. Well, I'm glad we got that figured out. Okay. Can we automate airlocks? We cannot. What to do? Okay, I normally want to put this on slow so we can move between the starvation and I need a moment to think. I need to pause this. So, either I build a door here and put some blocks on it, essentially all the way to the ceiling to block off access, and manually forbid access. Right? Well, I mean, the water's going in there, so... Because I need this not to overflow. That's the main thing. So why okay, so why am I building that sensor? Originally I thought it would be for a bottler, which I can't control. And I can't do it for a door, right? So that's not gonna work. So I need to manually control the door now. So what do I need that to do? I need that to ring a bell so that I know I need to shut down that building. Right? Right. Have we researched freaking bell? No. Can we research a bell? Now I know there was an alarm in here at some point. I seeded I did. B-E-L-L. A-L-A-R. I am 100% certain there was a bell in here at some point. I am losing signal. Hammer. That's what I'm looking for. Hammer strikes the building on the left when it receives a green signal. Each building has a unique sound. Okay, excellent. You will do me just fine. Automated notifier. You will also do me just fine. Okay, we are researching the thing I need. We are fine for that. Hammer, notifier. Jeez, I've been there for hours looking for the alarms. So that'll work. So at that point, I can just turn off. I don't need a door. I can just turn off the bottle emptier. Right? It's that simple. And in fact, you could even just do it from that, right? You've got automated outputs, don't you? You do. So we could just send it from this. And when that's full, just notify me. Okay, now, about that starvation. Pemmican, we can't. We can't. So we should get on with the mush bars. Because people are going to die if we don't. We're going to need an egg cracker. I don't know why I don't have one. If you'll forgive me a second, I need to turn the fan on because I am dying of the heat in here. Okay, we have the water. So what's in here? What's in the fridge? Sleet wheats. We have sleet wheat. Oh, we have loads of sleet wheat. Get to work, fellas. Just make the sleet wheat. What's going on? Current errand. All right. In fact, let's make these 9s. How much calories do we get from that? 1200. It's not very much. But it'll prevent someone from dying. What's the temperature like here? Oh, it's negative 23. That is going to slow everything down. Oh, I didn't optimize this at all. Once I get past this food problem, I'm gonna rearrange those so I can build the wooden heater in between them, which means I should start rebuilding the floor right now. Okay, we've got calories. That is a temporary solution. Very temporary solution. Do I not have any chefs on the night shift? I appear not to. Do I not have anyone? Okay, so I know I have people who have high priority on cooking. 1, 2, Bert, Turner. Okay, Bert and Turner need to be on opposite shifts. Cooking is a higher priority in research, right? Where's Bert? Bert. Buddy, I just took you off sleeping. Fabrication supply. Why, Bert? Cooking is clearly a higher priority than anything else. Why is Bert doing that? That's frustrating. Wait, can Bert use the grill? Bert cannot use the grill. We only have one person in the colony who can use the grill. That's a problem. It's a problem that suggests a solution. This is a bad solution, but it's a solution. Because we need the food. So we just need to swap the position of these 3 things. Oh, 4 things, including the sconce. There's food waiting for you. What's priority this? It's a 9. And that's a great hall now, right? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Okay. Hammer. Let's set up both a hammer and a notifier, because I'm kind of curious. Let's put you there. Oh, you require refined metal, don't you? How about you? You both do. And we're going to put you there. And then we're going to wire you both up. So this will be full long before this fills up. Seconds before it fills up? I'm not sure. And let's get some actual lavatories. And auto output refill parameters. Sends a green signal when it's less than low until high threshold is reached again, sends a red signal when high threshold. I think this is going to be annoying. Push notification. So we need to wire this into a NOT gate first, just to be extremely, extremely annoying. So I need a NOT gate. I wish you could configure it, like, do you want to trigger on red, do you want to trigger on green, like... I mean, sure, would that remove the need for a NOT gate? Absolutely. Is that kind of my point? Absolutely. Now let's read that hammer precisely. It strikes the building to the left. Oh, see, freaking. If I want you to hit that building, you have to be there. Fine. So let's build you again. And we'll disconnect that. Now, we need a NOT gate. And we need automation wire going from here, and then we need you to go across and down. And then in that spot there, because the automation notifier just sends a notification, so that can go anywhere. And it pushes it on green. So now it should be pushing a red notification. Excellent. Right, and you also need power. You don't need much power, but you do need power. Unreachable food. What? I don't even know what food they're complaining about. I'm gonna go build a second farm presently. Alright, let's all just chill out. Nutrient bars. There we go. Miracle of miracles. Name tooltip. Full water. pause. Oh my god, I can pause and zoom? Yeah, let's do that one. Actually, let's do that one. Because I'm kind of curious. Can we... You know... That's not worth it. I don't need you. It's kind of quirky and fun, but really it's the notification that I need. Alright, so now, just water. Oh, you don't have power. Oh, that was an oversight and a half, wasn't it? I mean, you could set up the automation the other way around. So they can put in 400 kilos of water at a time. That pumps it out 10 kilos per second. That's too shallow, maybe. Maybe, because I can fill that really fast. Yeah, without the auto disable, that's going to get filled too fast. That's going to give us zero room for error. Ice. It's not their fault, Brian. It is not their fault. Do not blame the dupes. You built the trap. Okay, so I don't need to watch that. Oh, we've got... I don't know why, how we suddenly have ample air pressure, but we do. I think we should have a bin. Or 5, just for seeds. Just so I know where they are. Alright, this was supposed to be ice. Now, yeah, we can make 2 more sleek grains. Okay. Oh, that's what those eggs look like. Those are bizarre. How much of an omelette did they give us? They give us enough. How old are you? Old enough. I'm afraid. Now meat is turned off, right? Yes, it is. Lettuce should be turned off. Plume squash should be turned on because we can't eat it directly. Oh, we can't cook it. Plant meat? Have we even found plant meat? Oh yeah, no, strawberry should be on. Pickle should be on. Okay. And that should always be a 9. I fear I'm going to lose a dupe to starvation. Now Bert can do grilling. Let's get more people on, have good farming skills. And raw egg should not be consumable if it's even in the list. No? How is it not in the list? It should be in the list. What is your cooking skill? It's now up to 7. Oh, that's only 5% buffs. Yeah, that's fair. Turner just... Yeah, so I can give Turner... Oh no, he's already maxed on cooking. Well, to that. Well, go carry more Turner. Heat resistance, something we clearly all need in this environment. Finally. How many eggs are you breaking? Christ, where did all that... Oh, it must be melting from the roof. We need there to be lots of oxygen in there. You know what? That's going to be our main priority for oxalate. Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay, so we're going to do a statue first. Because, you know, priorities. Then I believe we can do this, and then we do this. And you see what a power socket is. That's where the dupe is going to stand. So then, that's a utility. Check. Excellent. So that'll do. That'll cover where the dupe is standing. So now we do one of these here. And that'll keep everyone warm. And now we can have our sconce, which we're going to put here. And that has to be a high priority. So you're going to be turned off for now. And there we go. And this is going to be good for 8 tiles, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not going to hit this, but that's fine. Because we can put some art above that when we have the materials for it. What's important is having a heater in between. Unfortunately, that is going to heat up the area above it. I did not think that one through. So let's have slow heating here. Made a mess. Because we have no functional toilets, because I did not do that. And messes are happening everywhere. It's a nightmare. Fortunately, once all the morning messes are done, they should be done for good. Well, for a little while at least. And someone's happy enough to carry around a balloon. Alright. I don't know if celebrating peeing freely or what's the deal. And the temperature down there, it is -17, but that water's getting pumped immediately. It's coming in, oh wow, at 9 degrees. And it's sitting here at 10. Seven degrees. Okay. What are you made? You're made out of metal, aren't you? Yeah, I can't really insulate you. Okay, not terrible. But that water is now not going anywhere, which is a problem. If I have 14 ton of wood, I really don't need wood. I could definitely use another cook. Don't care about doctoring or decorating or rocketry. Okay. Grilling. What are you good at? Technically not a researcher. We should pop that in there right now. I will build a skill scrubber, I think, shortly to fix the emergency dupes I had. Are we out of dirt? No, we're down to 4 ton of dirt. Yeah. So that's what these toilets have got to go. They're no good to us at all. In the meantime, I'm ignoring the biggest problem. Oh, can I not just... I can. And the biggest problem is that of food. I'm not dealing with the food issue. Which needs to be dealt with like right now. So we are gonna build another farm. One. So there's our door. There's 2. We're gonna build it across here somehow. And we just need to live long enough for the crop to grow. I don't understand how there's so little carbon. Normally we're swimming in the damn stuff. Do I have any coffee left? I do not. So this one is going to be a farm for the turnips. There we go. Okay, those pipes are getting full. So we need to move them like now. Except I can't go far. We're gonna build them over here. This is where our polluted water's gonna go. And it kinda has to go there now. No. We need more dirt. These are all 23, 24 degrees. Did I heat up coming out of the toilet? Excellent, some working toilets. We have some food production happening. Okay, do we have anything edible? No, we have nothing edible whatsoever. How old are you? Very young. You are also, I think, middle-aged. Age, yeah, you're producing eggs. How many? That's useless. We only have 2 eggs. Yeah, we can't give those up. How old are you? 85. And you're 6. I don't know why it's not marked for yellow alert. Oh, that's weird. Why didn't I build that heater in their bedroom? absolutely should be a heater in their bedroom. Because the bedroom itself needs to be warm. Kinda. Oh right, I built that because I didn't like with the sconces. How are we doing down here? We are starting. I think actually I'm going to make this a ranch for these guys. Because why not? Entombed. Is that thing still entombed? Okay, so we're still kind of in an emergency situation. And I think, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap up shortly, but what we're going to do is we're going to fix the toilet situation by doing this. Because that'll let water flow out, and if water can flow out, then these can get water back in. Right? What's the temperature on this? 5.4 degrees. So it's not. The insulated pipes are doing a great job, actually. Much better job than I thought. And you are keeping us up at 13 degrees. So that should, once that's built, out goes all the water, and those toilets are working. Now, the temperature of these are at 18 degrees, so this should also help melt this ice. And or freeze this water. I don't care either way. But that's that problem taken care of. And since that's taken care of, let's build a shower. Seems weird in these kind of temperatures, but you know. And we'll build some sinks. And I think we're good. 24 degrees, these are coming in at 12 degrees now. And how much water is in there? 200 kilograms. Loads of water in all of this. Now this means we're not gonna get polluted dirt anymore. So that polluted dirt will just convert over to regular dirt. How are these not getting built? Oh, this will be the bed and bath or royal flush, right? There we go. Oh no, still not built. That was just a dig. Okay, somebody knows. So I want to start one of these plants because I want to see what they look like. I think there's no point in a greenhouse because we don't have fertilizer. So I think I misread what these did. I assumed it was on the map, but I think it's like what we have access to. Right? Because when I did the iron ore earlier on, it came up with nothing, and there's clearly tons of iron ore. So there's got to be fertilizer around here somewhere, probably. Oh, right, you need ethanol. There's our ethanol. Yeah, there's something wrong, so we're going to need a shearing station. Right. Anyway, so the plan is this is going to be a new ranch for these guys, which will also be growing food, those turnip things. And we can convert wood into ethanol, I believe. Ethanol distiller. Yeah, converts wood into ethanol. So we have some ethanol to start with, but we can also convert it ourselves. Create it ourselves. And because of the weird rabbit things, the jackalopes or foxes, we have access to wood. We can produce a lot of wood. We have like 15 ton of it right now. So I'm going to wrap this up here. If you have any helpful suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, liking and subscribing helps me out a lot. And I will talk to you next time.